Hello, you are live. Alright, the one thing I didn't do, set up my camera. Hello everyone, live like a suicide. That's right. Nice boys, don't play rock and roll. So we are ready to rock and roll here 24/7. That is correct, because we rock and roll all night and party every day. So I'll get straight into the graphic that I used to promote this event. And I want to say hi to Danny. I want to say hi to JoJo Chick Rock also. If you watched the video from last week or go look at it, the people that commented on it, thank you. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, JoJo Chick Rock. And thank you, computer science, computer. This first video and all the graphics that I've been producing in the last week are all about casting the light brightly. Casting the light brightly. And the call has been answered. The good news is that Batman is on the rise, on the scene, and Gotham will live to see another day of rock and roll. Rock and roll, that's what it's all about. My fellow freaks here, welcome to Blow Your Brains Out with Rick E. Warden. I am Rick E. Warden, and of course there are a million reasons for everybody to blow their brains out with Rick E. Warden. And that's what we're going to talk about first and foremost. What is it? It is rock and roll. It's rock and roll. Heavy metal, punk, rock and roll. That's what we do 24/7. Motherfucker! Put it down there, put it down, jump on in and let everybody know what you do. Let's see, I made notes, so it's all going to be good. I want to make sure that I stick to the point and be quick, be efficient for you, the listener, and myself, so that I don't make a 2-hour video. I think I can get all that in 1 hour. And again, this is not even the dress rehearsal for what is going on here. This is just me, like I said, casting the light bright for all to see, and calling on my friends, and my friends calling or responding to me. I'm here and staying right here. This is what I can do, so this is what we're doing. Thank you to my friends that have reached out. And like I've had 2 friends in the last week that have told me, I need something to do. I need something to do with my time. So thank you. This will give me something to do. So that's like pretty cool, pretty telling. All right. So the graphic that I used to promote this event today is Pantera. Why Pantera? Because Pantera not only kept heavy metal alive in the 90s when Metallica dropped the Black Album. Just kidding. That's how Rex tells the story. Rex Brown, love you, brother. Hope to have you on the show for sure, many times. But, definitely Pantera put 100% into picking up where, otherwise Metallica may have left off. And, we got vulgar display of power. So, it's pretty awesome there. The reason that I'm bringing it up, and this is where notes are going to fuck me up. Oh, Pantera. And will help me stay focused. Pantera kept weed alive. Weed. Glorious weed. Pantera. Bad Company did it, so can weed. Pantera kept heavy metal alive in the 90s, and they also kept weed, marijuana alive. So I think it's awesome to point that out. And also the fact that, yes, Dime was my friend. Yes, I have been a fan of Pantera from day one. There are a ton of stories, and I will be happy to tell them, but we're gonna wait a while. And you know, the irony that's there also is that, you know, Pantera is from Texas and weed is illegal in Texas, and people are going to jail and people are in prison in Texas right now. And so that just kind of is a nice way of saying, hey, this is a good capsulization of what to expect, what you can get, how you can, you know, feel at home here with us, because this ain't no bullshit. You know, bring your favorite drink, bring your favorite friends, and you know, come on out. Let's have a great time together, rocking and rolling and talking about things interactively. So I'll go ahead and move on from Pantera and my example there of how fucking awesome they are, and move forward into what we're doing here, the vision. Hey, you're in luck. My microphone's not, my PA's not even on. So the vision of what's going on here. The vision. If you look at this YouTube channel, Outlaw Video TV, there are years of documentation of rock and roll. Years. I started uploading videos to this channel maybe 15 years ago, maybe, I don't know. But I was really, really impressed with myself again the other day when I found my Bring Me the Horizon video with Moses Campos doing those badass graphics and stuff, moving around in the intro and stuff. Hey, we kicked some ass for a minute with Outlaw Video TV. I got story after story after story, you know, just on that stuff alone that doesn't involve Dimebag or Pantera in any way at all whatsoever. So that's a great way of kind of summing up. I shouldn't say at all whatsoever, because my most popular video on this channel is the one where I'm with a band called High Flight Society. I'm with a friend of mine, Chuck, who was tour managing these guys. And so they stopped in, we had lunch together, we went out there, we're just chatting, man, you know, spending some time together while these guys are on the road. And any of the bands, band members, touring bands that watch this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So while we were out there, Bobby Tillotson, anybody, I recently renamed the video or upgraded it, whatever. Bobby had asked me years ago to not put his name on there. And I think he was just being self-deprecating, and I relented and was trying to be respectful, I guess. And I finally said, fuck all that. I'm putting his name on there because there's a lot of people on that video going, what's his name? And is it Bobby Tongs? You know, and all of that. So the record is straight, but that is my #1 video. Having said that, my #2 video is an Oh Sleeper video. Fort Worth, Mansfield, Texas. Heavy metal band. Rick Perry said they sound like the Escape, Dillinger Escape Plan, and I have seen other people say, but I didn't know that much about Dillinger Escape Plan, but I did listen to them. It doesn't sound near as good. When I'm listening to Oh Sleeper, you have to understand this. I'm listening to the guitar player. His name is Shane Blay. I'm on record for many years. Shane Blay is a phenom. He's a phenomenal person. He's a phenomenal artist. He's a phenomenal songwriter. The dude's a beast, all right? As a matter of fact, my title of my record, Mr. Freak in the Freak Show Band, where's it at here? Mad, fucking, ridiculous, insane. That title came from me describing to my guitar players how I thought of Shane Blay's guitar playing. So the dude's a badass, Shane Blake. And so if you go back and just watch the videos on this YouTube channel alone, there's a long history of badass rock and roll and me being intimately involved with bands and music and doing what I'm talking about doing now. The difference is that not only am I not starting with a brand new channel with no subscribers and begging everyone to subscribe, I have a channel with over 2,000 subscribers. I've got videos with hundreds, videos plural, with hundreds of thousands of views. So that's not a pat on my back. I did work hard, I'll take it. But no, it's a fuck yeah to you people taking your time to watch me talk about rock and roll with you. You're in luck. Again, I don't have my guitar, I have my piano. And I'll get into that in a minute. I want to talk a little more about the interaction and the difference. So what am I doing that's different from what I've done for years on this channel here? Two huge differences, okay? Telling you that the future of technology, the future of entertainment, sorry, I had to go somewhere else with the future of technology. Future of entertainment. The future of entertainment is very simple. It's interactive. Millions of people will be watching the Super Bowl in their living room, and they will be texting from their phones and from keypads and from their laptops and their, what are they called? Their pads, their iPads, you know. You will be texting while you're watching the Mavericks. Go Mavs! Dun, 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 dun. Mavs! Dun, 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 dun. Go Mavs! That's the fair weather fan in me. Freaking Dallas Mavericks. Pretty excited. We have a lot to be excited about in the Dallas sports world with the Go Stars! Love you, Dime. Love you, Vinny Paul. We got the Stars and the Mavs in the playoffs. Okay, so what I'm doing here that's different, I'm going to continue to do interviews. Like I was thinking, why the hell not? Bring Me the Horizon has a new record out. I know they're huge, but I interviewed them 10 years ago. That makes the odds increase greatly that they will do another interview with me. They might not. They might go, fuck you, you idiot, because the lighting is horrible in them. You know, they might have been hating me for 10 years. But they got the entire crowd of people to say fuck you out loud multiple times to one of their songs. I was highly impressed with that. It was a good time. So I'm going to interview bands. Like, I can interview bands. I can go out and interview them. I can go to, you know, we used to hit Mayhem Fest every year. Interview the Mayhem Fest bands. All but the uptight ones, like Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie. You know, those rock stars. Okay, so anyway, I can get back to those bands and easily, and then some, okay? Especially if I have your support. If I can make this work how I'm going to explain it to you, I can get to these bands and get some badass interviews for you, me, us. I can also have good news. I can take the time every week to prepare the show so that I have all the up-to-date news of that day. Let's say I do the show every Tuesday. I'll have the news ready to go, hot off the press. Reviews. We will review concerts, review records. So that's the primary basis. Interviews, news, reviews, concert calendar, and you know, heavy metal, punk, rock and roll. All the good shit, boys and girls. So let me kind of go through this, each stage of interviews, news, and reviews with the second part of the vision, which is the primary part, what makes it all. The technology is what makes it available. We'll talk about that next, but what we can do is what we're going to talk about now. And that is, while I am interviewing someone, it could be someone local, it could be local musician, it could be local bands. I could have several members from local bands. I could have several members from other bands that are not local. While I am conducting the interview, I'm fully prepared. I have all of my questions. I'm in full control, complete confidence, conducting an interview with the people that I am interviewing. I bring you in. Now I need an engineer, and that's why I waited Danny to say thank you again for reaching out. He might be available, hopefully. We'll see what happens. But I know that I have to have an engineer, and that there is an engineer that can help me. And then I also have to have a technical assistant, and I can, with those two things in myself, that's it. That's all I need. I'll do it by myself. Trust me, I'll do it by myself. I'll do it by myself for 2 years. I'll get into 2 years in a minute. But I'll do it by myself because I believe in this, and I know I can do it. I know I can. I'm 100% in, no matter how much or not anyone is involved. Thank you. Hey, there's a comment. And look, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to touch it. It went away on me. So it was not a good thing. Live chat. See all messages. Hi there, brother. Rock and roll. I'm exposing you to my metal buds. Damn right you are, brother. Thank you very much for exposing me. I'll show you some titty nipple in a little bit. We'll have to wait. I'll hold out on you for that. Big love, big love. Thank you. And that's what it's about. I am very good in this element of interacting. I am a live performer. That's what I am. Simple. I don't have the stage fright in the same sense that everyone else has. I don't have stage fright when I am performing. I play guitar. I sing my own original songs, and it doesn't scare me. You know why? Because I put in the time. I'm prepared. I can be confident because I know I put in the time. I know I'm prepared. I have an experience of multiple people telling me, your song got stuck in my head, and them singing it back to me. So, I know it doesn't work for everybody. It's never going to work for everybody. It's like my appeal, If you're looking for a man who's a manly man with a natural musky smell, then baby, I might be your guy. But if you're all hung up on smells and textures, like if you don't eat mushrooms and you don't eat black olives, we're probably not going to get... Wait, let me rephrase that. If you do eat mushrooms and you do eat black olives, we're probably going to have other things in common. I don't know what it is. It's one of those weird things. All right, so I'm moving right along. I got a little bogged down there, but it's the interaction. When I am interviewing a band, people are commenting. I can see the comments. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the program. There is a program that I cannot mention without mention Mark. Mark, I know him as Merriweather, so that's his nickname, Mark Merriweather. He is the Texas forager. He wrote the book, The Idiot's Guide to Foraging, all right? 2 years ago, I saw him with this technology. It's called StreamYard. I have not seen anyone else use this technology. I'm going to get into it further in a minute, but first I'm going to tell you again, I'm interviewing a band. You're leaving comments. I can see the comments on my monitor very clearly. I've got a link here. that you can click on it. And I just tell you, click on that link because we want you to come on. Maybe you're already smart enough, maybe you've already been on a couple of times that you've already clicked on the link. So I can not only see your comments coming up, but I can see your screen of your phone on my screen. And I know you're hot and you're ready to go and you've got good questions. Duh, I bring you right in, let you ask your questions to the band. And I'll promise you, this is unprecedented, but it is something that I would thoroughly enjoy doing. And I thoroughly look forward to doing it. It's going to happen. It's almost like live like a suicide. I don't know what they call it. There's a name for it. Forced suicide. And I mean that tongue in cheek, like I do a lot of things. So hold on tight, folks. You know, I have a house painting business. I've been in business. I'm a professional. I'm a YouTube creator. I've been a YouTube content creator for years. I make 2 and 3 minute videos live and then post them to YouTube. Not live. I did make one live tonight, but I, for years, have just made videos and then posted them directly. So that means that I spend time preparing, I have color chips, I have my paint products, I have someone painting or I'm painting so we see things. I have my customers in my videos. I've been creating content for a long, long, long time in more ways than just this social media. I'm an artist. I can tell you about it, but you'll have to wait. I'll bore you with it later. What I'm saying is that right now, for me to be interviewing a band, seeing your comments, and if there are 200 people on the stream and 50 of you are commenting and 20 of you want to come on the show, I bet I can pretty easily get all 20 of you on, even if I'm interviewing a band, or let me say, especially if I am interviewing a band. And you know why I know that, especially when I'm interviewing a band? Because you will see that I know how to conduct this shit and make it work for everybody. The band, the listener, the viewer, myself. Boom! Thank you for blowing your brains out with Ricky Warden. Good night. Mic drop. Just kidding. It's the same thing with news. We're talking about news. Something happens in the news that's special to you. Something, your favorite band is in the news. You're commenting, man, why the fuck not? I'll bring you up. Shit, you might have the new Kerrang magazine there. You might be in England. You might be Kerrang magazine. I'll bring you up. It doesn't matter who you are. I would just as soon talk to somebody that nobody knows as to talk to the editor of Kerrang magazine. I can have the same amount of fun with each and every one of you, okay? The stuff is what we do. It's just easy, cheesy, lizard squeezy, lizard squeezy. So same thing with reviews, all right? This is where we'll get into, again, about my channel not being AdSense monetized, because I don't have to worry about being demonetized, because I want to play music anytime I want to. If I want to play Pantera, I'm going to play Pantera. If I want to play Oh Sleeper, I'll play Oh Sleeper. If I want to play my music, I'll play my music. If I want to write a song, which I will do, I will write a song, okay? I'm going to do whatever I want to do on the YouTube channel, and Facebook and Instagram, okay? This program, StreamYard, it goes live, it broadcasts live to all 3 of those, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and more, so that I can, if you're on your phone, on Facebook, commenting, I'll see it in real time. If you're on your laptop or your iPad on YouTube, commenting, I will see the same real-time messages from all those social medias and be able to pull them up on the screen and one way or another communicate with you. And it might be, the limitation would be YouTube where you would have to be to actually come on the screen, or I'm not sure. Again, that's where it's a technological thing. If we can bring Skype in, for example, when I was on the Alex Jones show, InfoWars, oh no, just blew my brains up. When I was on the InfoWars 3 times, it was Skype. So, if I'm doing a band review and I'm playing the song and you want to comment, oh man, that guitar part, and that's what it's about. We're going to bring you up. And if you make a stupid comment, I'll just cut it off and go to someone else or move on to whatever else. Go back, listen to the song. Make fun of you. If you're stupid, I'll make fun of you, like Simon Cowell. I got a little asshole in me. Hope you got a little asshole in you, because you're going to need it to hang on for this ride. Okay, so that's it. I hope I got that point across clearly. I've got notes. I have to stick to this. I don't have that much time. So it's interviews, news, reviews, rock and roll. It's interaction all the way through. I want you, the viewer, to become part of the show by not only commenting and reading your comments, but also being on the screen, commenting with bands, commenting about the news of the week or of the day. Maybe someone passes away and you have a favorite concert story to tell us that you can tell in 30 seconds or 2 minutes, not 10 minutes, things like that. Maybe it doesn't have to be so doom and gloom. Maybe it's just the 50th anniversary of Pantera's vulgar display of power, and you want to get on here and we have like a 8-hour all day long live marathon of everybody going off on their vulgar display of power concert tour, memories of which I have. So I would share as well. Okay. The reason why I am doing this is not just because I did Outlaw Video TV before. It's because I've always been doing this. A quick rundown and just a reminder, anybody that's not aware, the first magazine I was ever involved in with, if you want to call it that, it was just a letter that I wrote in, but my letter was published by Brian Slagle at New Heavy Metal Review. That was the name of his magazine before the first Metal Massacre record, the compilation that included Metallica's song Hit the Lights, Rat, Tell the World, yep, and more. So his magazine, his fanzine, was called the New Heavy Metal Review, and I had a subscription, and I wrote him a letter about my brother's band, Warlock. That band was my brother Jerry on vocals, my brother David on bass, on lead guitar, sorry. My brother David on lead guitar. I'd love to have Casey or Harden on for this conversation. I think that David made the band. It was never the same after David left, and it was also obviously changed forever after Casey and Harden left. Casey and Harden joined Rigor Mortis, and that is why my name is on a Rigor Mortis album. Maybe more, but I know for sure it's on the first Capitol Records release. In the special thanks, which to me is like the coolest. I mean, how do you get up special thanks? You must be doing something. Right? All right, I gotta leave my nose alone until I finish this show. So yeah, that was published. So we did a magazine. Me and my brother did a magazine called the Cutthroat Press. I used to do a lot of pretty cool photography with my Hot 110 camera. And I was at Black Sabbath, heaven and hell right in front of Ronnie James Dio. And I took my 110 camera and I said, whoa, look at that lens flare. When that light comes on up there, there's a circle around Ronnie James Dio. So I waited and I saw Ronnie do this, and I snapped the picture and I had Ronnie James Dio coming through this lens flare circle, and it's on the cover of the very first Cutthroat Press magazine. From there I did my own magazine, the Skull Press. Its name came from my buddy Dime, Daryl Abbott. Yeah, we were hanging out and I'm wanting to do the magazine and need a name, and he pretty much was persistent. Skull Press. And honestly, you know, I named it, it's mine. There's another kid, Kevin, that did the artwork for it, and so he had something to do with the name also. But really, Dime was hot. He was hot on the name Skull Press, and he wanted it to be that name. And yes, we were that close. And I'm not going to be saying that all the time. All the haters, I know you're going to hate. I know you're going to accuse. You're going to lie. And I ain't fucking, just bring it on. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Bring it on. My heart's in the right place. I want to memorialize dying. I've been actively open about memorializing dying in an effective manner. Something that's far better than the way the lack of that's been going on. And what do I mean by that? Let's see. Some families of rock stars that have passed have invested their past loved ones' estate, the money that they make off of their music, into like a museum to honor their loved ones that have passed. So it's just that. Me, I think I'm being a little snarky. That's for Gisela K. Gisela K. Grizzly True Crime. A little snarky here. So yeah, that's the deal, is I need to quit rambling on and get to my notes. Skull Press magazine. Dime helped me name that magazine. From there, that's when my children were born. I have put out several other magazines. My latest, most recent magazine was 15 years ago, and it's called Outlaw Music Magazine, and it's around, there's 5 issues or something. And it was badass. And I was also on KNON and Dime. I also managed at Pipe Dream Records. And so at one time, I was actually managing Pipe Dream Records. I was DJing on KNON 89.3 FM over off of San Jacinto, the one where between songs, if you weren't shouting loud enough, you could hear pow, 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 the gunfire, because there were always gunfire in that neighborhood. Anyway, yeah, that was me. So that means that Lee and all you other cool motherfuckers over there at KNON doing your thing, keeping metal alive, yeah, you're doing it on my shoulders, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. You don't get the option to not, for me to have not been part of the foundation of heavy metal music on that radio station. So this is my encouragement to you to have me on your shows. Yeah, you need to have me on as a guest. Dave Chaos. Dave, you can call me and you can put the notice out to your guys, to honor the past heavy metal history of KNON. Or I'm gonna sit right here and tell you, hey dude, that shit ain't cool. Right? It ain't cool. And it's not me that it's not cool for, and it's not your shows. I'm glad I didn't mention any names. It's not your shows that it's not cool for. It's not me, and it's not you, Dave Chaos. It's the fans. It's the fans of Pantera. Pantera has a history here in Dallas-Fort Worth, and part of Pantera's history goes through KNON in a very solid manner. There were commercials, many of them, that Dime and I recorded for KNON. I can only imagine what happened to them. I don't care. I'm just telling you that there is a solid foundation of Pantera being involved in the early building, like Dime donating his time to help establish KNON, because I was there for 3 years. Not because some Tom, Dick, or Harry was there that you don't know and it doesn't fucking matter and he doesn't have a heart, it doesn't affect anybody. No, I do have a heart. It does affect me, but it's not about me. It's about the true fucking history of Pantera. And the Pantera fans' right to know what the fuck happened if they so choose to know. And that's all. There's nothing more. Pantera fans deserve to have the opportunity to know the history of Pantera. Rigor Mortis has a history there. Rigor Mortis fans have a right to be fully aware of the history that Rigor Mortis has with KNON. Not just with my show. I'm sure they were on radio, Freeborough, and all over KNON. But they certainly were on my show. Sedition, Gamicide. I'm gonna stop because I want to do shows about it. Obviously, right here. And that's why I'm bringing it up now, because I'm trying to, this is the olive branch. See that? Cocoa. Right? Let's be cool. Work together. Not for me, not for you, but for the people. The fans of music. The people that love music. Okay. So there's that. Also the concert calendar. I definitely want to have a concert calendar, so that would be interactive, where I would have local bands and bands that are coming into town just on the show real quick to go, goddamn right, we're playing next Saturday. See you motherfuckers there. Right? And we'll do that. We'll do some other things like, I'll come back to that if I have time. I'm going to skip it because I want to make sure that I cover everything. Concert calendar. Hillbilly Throwdown. We've got the Hillbilly Throwdown this weekend out at the Brazos River. That's correct, the Brazos River. It's the Hillbilly Throwdown, and that's going to be a lot of fun. That's with a bunch of local bands, but more than anything, you're going to be on the Brazos River with your inner tube around a bunch of cool people, eating barbecue, drinking so much booze, you don't even think about driving home. You just go to your tent that you pitched and have a good time, right? So it's going to be one of those kind of events. Me personally, I so want to go, but I'm not going to be able to. I'm not even on my feet here financially, and so if I do go, I will be taking my grandson, and I will just stay for an hour or two, and that's just all that I can handle myself personally with my grandson in that environment by myself. So, and then it's also his schedule. He just turned 3 and he takes naps and things like that. So that's just as good a time as any for me to tell you my next real reason for doing all of this. And it's that, yes, I do need money. And so I want to make sure that I make it very clear to everybody who makes money on YouTube. I don't care how you do it. I make money on YouTube, dude. All right? Congratulations. I commend you. I genuinely do. All right? But you see this? It's chocolate. That's chocolate, Johnny Monaco. I come prepared. I don't have to go to the fucking yogurt store when I can go to the magic store, or I can go to, how about Johnny Monaco's gig? If I was in fucking Las Vegas and I was wanting to do something interesting and entertaining for my viewers, I would take them to go see Johnny Monaco. And I would spend some time talking about Johnny Monaco's songs that I've listened to and can talk to you about because I fucking listened to them. All right? So we're missing entertainment at a way different level. And I'm not gonna harp on it because I love what's going on. Johnny Monaco, Tugboat, baby. Everybody, I need you to do me a favor. You're gonna be the freak army. You're a bunch of freaks is what you are on this show. Fucking, it takes a lunatic freak to enjoy this kind of rock and roll this way. So I want the freak army to have fun. I'm gonna do this every week. I got a bunch of stuff I'm not gonna get into, but one of the things I wanna do is I wanna give you something to do if you want to. I mean, I'm an artist. I don't dare tell other people what to do. I certainly don't expect them to do anything. I'm just telling you, like, if you wanna have fun and you wanna do, you know, like, let's go on a scavenger hunt together. Okay, go find Johnny Monaco. There's 2 YouTube channels. He's in many other places, but I'm a YouTube guy, so there's 2 YouTube channels. The one that says topic, that's strictly his music. I'm sure he reads his comments, but I don't even know if he has access to that channel. So you need to get to his channel, Johnny Monaco. He's known for being with Enough's Enough. He actually, anyway, but his name is Johnny Monaco, M-O-N-A-C-O, Johnny Monaco, and he's a badass guitar player. See, we're guitar freaks. He's a badass guitar player. He's educated. He went to GIT and everything. He toured with Paul Gilbert, and he is now, this is hot news, he is now currently the guitar player for Rat, one of the guitar players for Stephen Pearcy, the voice of Rat. One of the guitar players for Stephen Pearcy, the voice of Rat. His name is Johnny Monaco. So I want you to go listen to his shit, okay? I could give you a bunch of songs to listen to. I could tell you a bunch of things to do. I'm not going to. I already told you one, Tugboat. My son loves the song. I love the song. I've heard it 1,000 times. It's a great song. It's called Tugboat. Another, just one, I could tell you more, but is Hello Happy. Hello Happy. It's a beautiful song. Thank you, Johnny Monaco. Thank you very much, sincerely. So y'all go enjoy Johnny Monaco. That's key. That's number 1, because you don't ever want to be fucking around with people who are artists and not know their fucking music. All right? So go get to know his music. And then do me a favor and contact him. Send him a message and let him know that you are the Freak Army and that you're contacting him to bring him into the fold. That's correct. Bring him on in. There's a million fucking reasons for everybody, including Johnny Monaco, to blow your brains out with Ricky Warden. It'd be a blast. So there's your charge, freaks. Contact Johnny Monaco. He's on Facebook. Send him a Facebook message. He's on Instagram. Send him a Venmo. He's on Venmo. So send him $5 on Venmo and say, hey, dude, come on over here for an interview. Right? Oh, he's also in Vegas. He's in Las Vegas. He's playing shows there in Las Vegas. So go to his website. I'll put these links below in the video because I'm serious. I really want you guys to go fuck with him and have a good time. And he's just a good dude. He deserves a good time. And if you're in Vegas, please go see Johnny Monaco. You will be glad that you did. I'll give you a quick rundown. He's a musical genius. He's a genius level, straight up, just a genius level musician. You can tell that in his songwriting, but you actually have to listen. If you just listen to a few songs once, you're probably not gonna catch anything. But if you listen to his fucking music, he's gonna take you somewhere. You're gonna have an experience, always. It's just one of those things. How many bands have you discovered that you got, every time you listen, you're like, I didn't remember hearing that. God, I didn't remember hearing that. Okay, it's that kind of music. The guy's a musical genius. He writes beautiful melodies and beautiful songs that are just fucking awesome. He's almost like incorporated the spirit of John Lennon, so he's got a lot of that raw kind of pretty melody. I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm 100% confident that you will too. It's not necessarily head-banging music, but it isn't pussy music either. It's certainly not, bubble gum. It's not no bubble gum. It's not anything that you're gonna chew up and spit out. It's gonna be enjoyable for you. And so that's one of the many things I want to do. The other things is I want to make sure I thank Michael Kuhn. Michael Kuhn again. I thought you talked about him last show. But thank you, Michael Kuhn, for your continued support. JoJo Chick Rock. If you go look at the other video, she's commenting as Joanne. That's her, JoJo Chick Rock. Thank you so much for your support. And of course, Danny. Danny, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to hang out and do that. So everybody send a lot of love to Danny there. And go to his channel. If there's any way you can support him and have a good time over there with him, that's cool too. Okay, Lardy B. So here's a shout out to my cousin again, Nate, and Nikki especially. Nikki has a wonderful close friend named Wendy, who's a hairdresser. So any of you women who need your hair did in Mansfield by a badass, let me know. I can hook you up. Her name is Wendy. But my cousin's name is Nikki. And I recently found out that Nikki's best friend, Wendy, or one of them, her half-sister. So her sister is Lardy B. Lardy B. Anybody know what Lardy B? It's a Al Yankovic version of Cardi B. So she takes Cardi B's songs and rewrites them. And she's a big girl. So she's Lardy B. All right? You think I'm talking shit, right? I don't talk shit, dude. I got fucking way better things to do than to waste my time or yours. All right? Lardy B is signed by Insane Clown Posse. Now again, that might not ring your bell. You might think Insane Clown Posse, well, that's crazy on top of crazy. I'm telling you that you don't know music and you don't know the music industry when you have an attitude like that. And I do know music and I do know the music industry well enough to know that most schools, when they teach you about DIY, do it yourself, underground marketing, it's Insane Clown Posse, it's ICP. They're the ones that did it to the largest degree. And you know what they did? They came here to Dallas, Texas with vans and sat out in front of high schools and passed out their CDs and shit to kids until people caught on. And they had already done it in Detroit, where they're from. They duplicated it here and boom, they took off. So, Insane Clown Posse and Lardy B. Lardy B is playing this Saturday also in Arlington at the old baseball park. So it should be a lot of fun. My cousins are going. Y'all have a great time. Next week, if I have all this set up, we could get my cousin on for a review with Lardy B. But certainly look forward to an interview and hopefully a lot of interaction with Mrs. Lard E. B. herself here on Blow Your Brains Out with Rick E. Warden. All right. So I think I've covered everything, and I'm going to get into why I'm doing this again and how I can make money without bugging you fucking people to death. One is that I'm not going to monetize this channel, and so the whole concept of you donating through YouTube and all that is just never going to be an option, not anytime soon. Part of the reason, because even if I monetize the channel, most of my videos have bands. They're not monetizable. You know, a lot of them already have restrictions on them, and it's not even monetized. You know, so it just there's that. But the simpler way to put it is that I don't ever want to I don't want to come on here if I can't just be myself. I don't want to come on here and act like I'm talking to a house painting customer, and I had to watch my language, had to filter this and check that. That's not what this is. If I had to do that, I can't do it. Like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't interview bands and bring people on and enjoy that enough if it was fake. Okay? So if YouTube wants to monetize me saying fuck and suck my dick and ass fuck minded. I came up with a great one today. I read what it is. Ass fuck my mind. That's what it was. My mind. Ass fuck my mind. All right. So how do I make money without driving you people crazy, begging you for money and all that? It's real simple. It's a combination of things. One is that I did set up a Patreon, so I will have it listed on all of my videos and say, hey, man, I got a Patreon, support the show. That's it. Simple. Move on. And here's one of the things is when people give money, you're almost an asshole if you don't acknowledge them. And I would lose my train of thought. Like I am hyperactive and I can stay focused, but I know my limitations, and I'm telling you that kind of stuff would just break my focus. I'd be looking for my notes, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't work for me. I don't want that type of interaction during my time here. And so I'd appreciate it if you would do the things that I'm going to talk about and that will always be a part of this. And it's simple. Outside the obvious, which is to bang that like button, bang that subscribe button, bang that bell. There it is. Bang that bell. Kong. Subscribe, like, share, all those things. Other than that, obvious, what it is that I have a business idea. I'm going to start a tourism business. That's right. I haven't told anyone. This is the first time. I've told two people. Okay, three. Two of the very most important people in my whole life. And then another person that's very important to me. Randy Bell. And so the idea is that if you are touring, coming to the Dallas-Fort Worth area on a business trip or a family trip, and you're looking for something to do here, Dallas-Fort Worth is a very dry market for tourism. Very dry market. Ask Mark Cuban. Watch his interviews. The guy that owns the Gas Monkey, or used to be the Gas Monkey, owns the Gas Monkey Garage and the video shows. Richard, forget his last name. If you know him, holler, call me. But they know, I know. I've known for a long time. There's nothing to do. The number one tourist attraction in Dallas-Fort Worth is the JFK Memorial Library, the place where they tell the lie I'm going to defer to Bill Hicks, the Texas Outlaw Bill Hicks, on that one so that I can move on. But I can, for example, with JFK alone, I'm going to set it up on my website. I have a website where you're going to be able to go there and, like JFK, for example, click on that, and I can give you 4 different versions. I can give you the government's official story. I can give you Oliver Stone's story, right? I can give you a Jim Mars. I can give you Jim Mars. So, I mean, I can really break it down like 12 different people. And then I can give you mine, you know. And so you just pick which version you want. I can give you that. Or I can give you a conglomeration of all of them, but it will cost you more because it will take me 10 times as much more time. And so that's one thing that I've always thought for a long time is I could easily do in-depth, detailed JFK tours and take you everywhere and show you everything. Plus have the books available for you that you would be very interested in reading. And the other obvious, and I'm so glad I thought to go to JFK first. This is where people are especially gonna want to hate me, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but I'm also going to get a lot of love, and I'm gonna get some business, and I'm gonna make some money, and I'm gonna take care of my grandson, okay? I'm a professional house painter. I've been painting houses for 22 years under my business name. I've got thousands of happy, satisfied customers. I have over 1,600 videos on my YouTube channel, all thoroughly documenting my commitment to excellence in the house painting industry. With the current economy and my current circumstances combined, it has been impossible to make money. Thankfully, I have a good job right now that I'm doing with a former customer who's understanding. Thankfully, I have another exterior lined up, sold on the schedule, but that's it. I don't have anything else after that right now currently. I have a lot of jobs that I estimated, and I have a lot of jobs that have been deliberate competitors wasting my time. What's been happening, and this is one of many, but one of the things that's been happening is that it's so competitive that the competing businesses are calling me out to their houses to have me estimate their jobs and to spend a lot of time talking to them on the phone, only to have never had intended to hire me in the first place. And it's happened multiple times this year alone. And it's if you work in the home service industry like William Sides, Arlington plumbing surgeon, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't worked in the home service industry, then it's absolutely impossible for you to understand what I'm referring to when I say professionalism in a horrible economy. In a horrible economy. Everybody's grabbing for straws, especially when they're spending larger amounts of money. So I cannot count on the house painting industry. I am going to use this exact same technology to start a house painting home service show that is based on saving the customer money, saving the customer time and headache if you're actually going to hire a professional painter. If you're not going to hire, don't even get on my show. Don't even watch. But if you're going to hire a professional painter, my live show will be the place to be no matter where in the world you are. My YouTube channel already has people all over the world. People contact me all over the country all the time because of that and combined with the fact that I cannot give free estimates anymore. Cannot give free estimates. It's impossible. I can give them to my former customers. Anybody that I've ever painted for, I will always drop in everything and give them my absolute attention immediately. But everyone else, it's called a prepay consultation. It's $30 for 30 minutes, paid in advance, and in 30 minutes time, I will give you all the information that you could possibly need to save money, save time, and headaches. And then I also will provide you with written checklists that are in coordinates with what I tell you in that 30 minutes, so that you have a checklist to go by that will absolutely save you money, time, and headache. So wish me the best with that, because I desperately, desperately, desperately need the money for my grandson. My daughter died. This isn't a heart appeal. I'm just telling you. I'm assuming that you might give a fuck, so I'm just telling you, okay? My daughter died of a heroin overdose. Before you go, oh my God, that's so horrible. Hey, she was a fucking addicted to heroin for 10 goddamn years, all right? So why don't you back it up, you know? I don't like the games. I don't play the games. So don't play the games with me, okay? She was addicted to heroin for 10 years. My life wasn't destroyed 2.5 years ago. Okay? So watch what you fucking say to me. Don't care what you say to other people. I think you should always be considerate. Watch what you fucking say in sensitive things. But when it comes to me, yeah, I will fucking jack you up so fast. Yeah. Don't fucking come with me with that, oh, I'm so sorry, 2.5 years ago bullshit. No, this has been going on for a long time, and you missed all of it. 12 motherfucking years. You could have said, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Right? Okay. So don't start now. Let's move on, all right? She gifted me with a 6-month-old baby, to which I absolutely dove head over heels. I had a band. The band broke up. Pandemic hit. I haven't played with a band, no music, until I recorded these 2 songs recently. You know, but I've given my grandson, I've given him 100% of everything that I have. All the income that I've made, him. I haven't bought myself anything. I just recently paid for these songs to be recorded. I bought myself a new pair of shoes and a package of socks. Then I bought a second new package of socks. I still haven't bought new shoes. They have holes in them. I have to buy new shoes. I don't have the money to spend on myself at all whatsoever. I desperately need the business. So I'm hoping that that will really work and make it, you know, pretty awesome for that house painting business. But I'm not counting on it. This is what I'm counting on. I'm starting a tourism business. If you want to tour the vulgar tour package, I can take you to Dime's gravesite. I can take you to Dime's house that he grew up in, tell you stories about, say, like Metallica. Have you seen the pictures of James Hetfield? You have? You've seen the pictures? Metallica and me? Yeah, that's me. So I can tell you the stories. I can take you to the Pantera studio where the records were recorded. I can take you to Dime's new house in Worthington Gardens, where Slayer stays when they're in town. I can take you to Campo Verde, where Dime ate, and there's a lot of Pantera memorabilia. A lot of local Pantera freaks eat there. Kind of remember Dime that way. There's also Candlelight Inn. There's a lot of things here locally where I can show you around and charge a tourism fee, where I have a website where you will pay in advance. We'll set up the meeting and I will spend 4 hours with you showing you around. And I will also contact all of my local friends and let them know that we're doing it, that I've sold a package. Even if it's my 100th package, I will always let all our local Pantera friends, know, so that someone like Randy Bell, for example, might just want to come out and meet you at Candlelight Inn and tell you a couple of stories. His name's on enough Pantera records. So that's the thing, is that it's a tourism business. And there's everybody from John F. Kennedy, JFK, to Dimebag Darrell Abbott, Vinnie Abbott, to my cousin is Nikki McKibben. I'm gonna have a show here, a memorial show for my cousin Nikki McKibben, so I can show you around where she cut her teeth, where she lived, things like that. Her friends can introduce you to her friends, things like that. Stevie Ray Vaughan, yep, I can show you his house. I can show you all the local Stevie Ray Vaughan stuff. And then, I can also get you to the good local restaurants and the good, the right bars that you want to be at, or the local breweries. I mean, I know everything. I was born here in Arlington, Texas, so I know everything. So that's it. You heard it here first. I am starting officially a tourism business, and I hope to be able to pay my bills by giving tours. Okay? I think it's going to be badass. And I'm going to use this format to advertise it. Okay? That's all. I'm not going to have commercials or talk about it on every show. It'll just be in the stuff below and part of all the promotions and stuff. And it'll work. That's all that type of a business needs is a format like this, and so it'll work. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing two things. I have music. I have 2 new songs. One song is called Hard Candy Girl. Now I'm excited. One's called Hard Candy Girl. Kayla Kent is the lead guitar player who is showcased on this song. I am very proud to tell you that, and I'm not a freak. I respect and appreciate all the 333 people, and all the ways that you remember Dime. I love it all. I love every person that loves Dime. I love everybody, period. But I just love seeing people that love Dime, no matter what. I was saying something. I kind of got off on it, so I guess I'm gonna try not to worry about it. I'm just telling you straight up that I have a touring business. If you have any friends, contact me. I'll send you the link to the website, and they can pick their package, they can pay for their package, and maybe I can get my grandson taken care of. Because that's all I care to do. From there, I want to record music. That's it. I don't need to buy anything fancy. I don't need a bunch of guitars. I just want to make music and share that music here. So that's what this format is for me personally. This format is going to be a place for me to be able to promote my new business, which is music tourism, and my music, which is heavy metal, punk, rock and roll. All right, so those are the things that I'm going to be doing, and and my Patreon, and that's why also that the demonetization means shit to me. It doesn't mean anything to me. I want all of you bands to know, if you made it this far in this video, that I want you especially to be interactive. All the local DFW bands, all the bands I've worked with, I will go through them all. That's what I'm going to be doing in the very near future. While I'm waiting for everything to get set up, I'm going to go through all the bands that I've worked with over the years in different capacities and tell stories and invite them, get them ready, let them know what's going on. And I plan on interviewing all of you. I plan on not only you interviewing you, but you being actively involved in this community here of freaks, right? Because there's a million reasons for everyone to blow their brains out. Oh, I know. I have many ideas. I don't have time to share. I'm just going to share one more because this is super fucking exciting and a great idea. I'm going to start the Pantera Record Club. Pantera Record Club. That's correct. Sounds cool, doesn't it? It's exclusive though. There's only a handful. It's people whose names are on Pantera Records, okay? I will, after I get this up and going, I will duplicate it. My second band will be Rigor Mortis. There will be a Rigor Mortis Record Club here associated with Blow Your Brains Out with Rick E. Warden and Outlaw Video TV. So it's all of you guys that have ever been on a Pantera record, your name, whether it was because you were a guitar tech like Kenny King, or if you were driving trucks like Dave Wheels Warden and hauling equipment around, or whether you were Dusty Osborne. What did you do, Dusty? What's your official ass kisser title? So all the ass kissers, all the Pantera ass kissers whose names made it onto records. And that's you too, Sterling. You don't have to fucking, not quite my cup of tea. Here, have some fucking shake then. Come on. Get the lead out there and have a good time. Okay, so that's it. It's the Pantera Record Club, and I'm going to be actively contacting all of my friends and letting them know that they are officially on the Pantera Record Club, and have like a graphic for them that I'll present to them and everything. So we do it legit and kind of get us all together and give everybody a stupid fucking place to do some stupid shit like let bygones be bygones and go, yeah, whatever, and hi, how are you? I love you. Because that's what's most important. It's to know that you're loved. I love you. I think about all of you. I love you. So let's talk and have a good time and wish each other the best. The Pantera Record Club. All right, so that's just one of my many little crazy ideas. The other little crazy idea is the Freak Army, where I challenge everybody or charge everybody to have a good time. And of course, the others are obvious. The concert calendar, which I didn't get into. I'm not prepared. I just have the Hillbilly Throwdown and Lardy B. So definitely, I hope to see you at the Hillbilly Throwdown. I genuinely do. StreamYard. Everybody go say hi to Mark. Go on over there to the donut shop at the end of the world because he ended his program after 2 years. Just this week. This was his last week of broadcast. After 2 years, every morning, 8 o'clock, he did what I'm talking about doing, but strictly on a community level, where he strictly talked to his people. And whereas I learned from the technology side of him, and I've definitely learned from the herbal side, like not herbal, but foraging side, wild foods. The guy's awesome. But man, I was like, whoa, back then. I saw him 2 years ago the first time, and I was like, he's missing. And he never picked it up. He never made it more interactive. Let's see, I see Jojo Chit Rock is saying, wow, I like the concept on my messenger. Jojo Chick Rock, you need to say that on YouTube, please. Let everybody know. Okay, so that's it. I got through all my notes. I'm proud of myself. I'm just going to say that one of my other ways of making money is very long-term, but it's absolutely... what's the word that they use when you create income? Passive. It's absolutely passive, long-term income. And that's songwriting. I want to do it for fun. I want to do it just because I think that would be a great part of this live element to capture melodies. So I'm going to back up and tell you this, that I'm a teacher, I'm a singer, I'm a vocalist, and I can teach you how to sing. Yes, you. Everyone. There's not any, if you can talk, you can sing. And I can teach you how to sing. Obviously, if you don't want to, I can't teach you shit. But don't fucking tell me that you can sing in the shower, or you can sing in your car, or nobody's around, but you can't sing for me. Because you can. I just pick up my guitar and make the note and you sing it, or my piano, play the note and you sing it. And we do little exercises. I teach them to you. And you can sing. Not only can you sing, but there's this remarkable aspect of singing that to be able to do it, which everyone can, there's a repetitive nature. You have to put in a little time, like everything that you want to do that's worthwhile. And so it involves a piano or a guitar to hold a note. So you're singing the note that you're hearing is very important. So you're going to, when you learn how to sing, which is your most basic, rudimental, well, that's who you are. You're a singer. Okay, everybody's a singer. Everybody is. So when you're practicing singing, you're also moving your fingers on a keyboard or on a guitar fret. So you're learning how to play piano, or you're learning how to play guitar at the same time. So I teach the most rudimental elements of piano playing and guitar playing, along with, I can get as advanced as you are capable of. And so with that, I know music and I can capture melodies. It's like second nature to me. It's very easy. All you have to do is give me the melody. And sometimes you don't even have to do that. If you're one of my friends, you can just be around me. And if I have and you say something, I will play it just to prove a point that we speak in melody. And this is a very elemental, fundamental, all-encompassing songwriting key. Is that we speak in melody. We speak in notes and we speak in melody. And so I would love, or will have, long, exhaustive discussions about that with people who know music, and you all can enjoy that. And then I will reach out from that, because I can sit here with like Paul Simon, for example. I know music. I could write a song with Paul Simon. I could have him here. Anyone is my point. I can sit down with anyone. And then I can also reach beyond that, through that, to you, whoever you are. Whoever you are who sings. And I can show you how to sing. I can help you write a song. Or maybe you're a songwriter. I can help you write a song. Maybe you have two parts. Maybe you have a chorus and you have a verse, but you don't know how the hell they transition back into each other. It's one of my specialties, like transitions, or, listen, Metallica made songs out of transitions, all right? Transitions are so easy. They're just like endless, you have so many options. It's just like, which one do you want? And that's how I can present it to you. and I can narrow down those options, so I'm not going, hey, there's a million options available. Which one of the million? No, hey, here's this, and this sounds really cool. And if you wanted to add this element, it could do this and that one. And I'd narrow it down to, 2 or 3, and you'll like those because it's music. It's not that complicated. Let me give you another example about music and put it on colors. I know colors. I'm a color expert. I don't know anyone in the entire world that knows more about color than I do. So I don't question color. I know color. I used to question color. I put in the time. I know color. I put in the hours. I know colors better than anyone I know. I can get you into whatever color it is that you're trying to get into, because I can read your mind. I've been doing it so long. I can read your mind in colors. Do dogs dream in color? That's the question. Lacey Evans, say hi, would you? Music is the same way. I wouldn't give a million colors to my customers just because a million colors are available. I can sort through all those millions of colors and see what's going on. I can see the color of your countertops. I can see the color of the stain in your woods. I can see your floors. I can see your window trims. I can see what colors will not work. I can see what colors do work. I can see what colors work the best. I can narrow them down, show you 3. Okay? That fast, all day, every day. I can do it with colors and music. And, oh goodness, my other talent that gets me in the most trouble. All right, so that's it. I do plan to make long-term passive income by helping you write songs and you giving me songwriting credit on the songs when you publish them. That's it. You're just going to give me songwriting credit. You're going to give me 50% songwriting credit or 20%, whatever it is we decide. We're going to write it down. We're going to make it official, and we're going to do it, and we're going to move on. And hopefully, eventually, I can actually provide for my children and music. And that's it. Okay. Thank you very much for taking the time to join me. Sincerely, it means so much for Batman to respond to the call, and for everyone who has expressed an interest to be involved in this platform of free speech, no holds barred, balls to the wall, rock and roll, interactive discussion. Love each and every one of you. See a whole lot more of you soon. And if anybody can reach out and help, right now it is 100% needed and appreciated. All right. Thank you, Danny. Much love, brother. Talk to you soon.